Hey guys, Owen Prince here, back with Outer Wilds. This is going to be a continuation of our series as I am playing it blind all the way from uh, Timber's Hearth all the way to the Eye of the World, or whatever the fuck it's called. Episode 6 specifically. This is going to be a short one on my end. I only have like a hour and some change to record, so like I said, this will be a short one, but I am really looking forward to seeing what all is gonna come about from this. We made massive strides last time by discovering that literacy is an important skill. Ended up going all the way about as I'm trying to find the papers I need. Found them. But yeah, ended up figuring out all of the final things that we needed to do on a few planets. Obviously, there's some stuff that I'm missing, but by and large, as I'm looking at my 2 bits of paper, need to figure out how to get to the quantum moon, also how to get into the Tower of Quantum Knowledge, but that's a separate issue for a separate time. What we're going to do is we are going to head out to the Giant's Deep and meet up with Gobro, if possible, figure out what all's going on, and go from there. So, I've blathered on for more than enough. You all know the drill, stuff down below with it as you see fit, and without any further ado, let's start this time loop. Do wonder when Echoes of the Eye gets started, because obviously it's gonna start eventually. There's the message at the beginning saying, hey, it's a scary fucking DLC. You know, prepare to shit your britches. And then that was about it. What else do we got? 6th location, Tower of Quantum Knowledge. We need to find a way up to there, but that's not today's issue. Gravity cannon. That's that. Quantum signal, yet somewhere on Giant's Deep. The Quantum Grove, Lakebed Cave. Yeah, the Quantum Moon and its eternal meandering. Northern Glacier, Whitehole Station. The Sun Station is eventually something we will have to touch upon. Ash Twin Project, that's going to be through the warp rung, most likely. I find it interesting that Radio Tower is on its own. What do we got? Ooh, construction yard. Yep. So this is all Giant's Deep stuff. Gobro is there. Escape pod, 103 Now My, at Dark Ramble, the vessel, all of that. Yeah, so main things is Sun Station, Ash Twin, Tower of Quantum Null. Yeah, Tower of Quantum Null shit. Gobro, Probe Cannon, and Inside the Seed. Actually, let's take a look at Inside the Seed, see what it says. Okay. There's that. But with all of this, we are off. I just need to find where the blaze is. Ash Twins. If I were Giant's Deep, where would I be hiding? What is that? I don't know what that is. Let's check it out purely because is that? No, that wouldn't be Brittle Hollow. Is that just a... Okay, that's just a random floaty star. There you are. We'll pilot to Giant's Deep. This... I'm sure you guys are aware, considering you're probably watching this, because it's a, ooh, someone else is playing Outer Wilds. Let's see how they bumblefuck their way through things. This has been a really fun game to just play through, knowing next to nothing about it beyond it's a exploration-based mystery. And oh boy, is the exploration-based mystery so cool to just try and meander my way through. So Giant's Deep, probably gonna do like a exploratory flight around the planet, see what all we can get. There's some of the launch probes. We are... Come on. Let me get in atmosphere first. Is that... Okay, that's just the shadow of my ship. We are in atmosphere. Okay, here's the teleportation ring. Okay, I guess we are landing. Continue to explore a bit more. Okay, that's the launch cannon to bring stuff into orbit. Oh, there's Gabro. Well, I assume it's... Is that a bit of dark bramble? Interesting. We'll have to note that. Ship. Yep, there's our friend by the campfire. Is he just lounging out? Hey man, more power to you. Okay, another one of... Okay, that's that. Let's fly up a bit more. Those always tend to have knowledge on them. So I think Gabro will be our first port of call. After that, we'll swing by the Thing of Knowledge. And go from there. Interesting. Red markings of some kind. Yeah, that's the old warp stone. Where's that plowing campfire smoke? There she is. And then obviously there's gonna be the stuff underground, which we have to take a look at. And touchdown. Alright. Let's get our suit. Gee, unidentified signal. I wonder what that could be. So he's doing the baseline or whatever. Okay, so the dude that we found... Oh god, Ghost Matter Cave. So the dude that we found in the camera last time, that was in fact Gabro. good to know. Nice, it's you. Good to see it made it here in one piece. The first solo launch is a doozy, isn't it? Hey, so don't freak out or anything, but lately I keep, like, dying repeatedly. I don't know, it's pretty weird. Okay, so someone else is experiencing the time loops, that's interesting. What about you? Have you died lately, or is it just me? No, it's me too, man. It is me too. Time has been behaving unusually lately. Yeah? A time loop makes sense. Cool. You're taking this pretty well, man. Right back at you. I'll tell you, Gabro, I wasn't taking it well for the first, like, half a dozen loops. And then after that, I just kind of, mellowed out a shit ton. Not as much as you, Mr. Baked Ziti, but I'm handling it pretty well. Personally, I like new experiences, and I've never been in a time loop before. I mean, I don't think I've been in a time loop before this one. Looks like you and I are the only ones who can tell that time's gone all weird. I tried radioing Hornfells asking if they'd die too, but they thought I was being metaphorical. Yeah, no, I asked them too. They haven't succumbed to this. Wonder why it's the two of us. Even if I tell Hornfells about the time loop, they never remember by the next one. They don't realize anything's different. And here's another weird one for you. Every time I die, all my memories from that loop replay back to me. I'm pretty sure that's related to this big Now My statue I found on one of the other islands. Okay, so is that island over there just floating past us? Okay, so it definitely appears that you can, like, randomly get chosen or whatever by a statue, or being in contact with one disconnects you from the current timeline, or like you're running parallel to the timeline or whatever. Interesting. I was looking at it and the statue opened its eyes and started glowing. It replayed my memories like I'd seen them through my own eyes. Like just what happens each time I die. So that happened to me with the statue. Huh. You too, huh? Then now my statues must have something to do with why we're the only ones aware of the time loop. So, no glowing statue? No time loop awareness? Shit's whack, dude. I think that's gonna be my leading theory. But if you find anything new about the statues or the time loop, let me know, okay? I'll be here. Anyway, that's what's new with me. But hey, your first solo voyage, kind of. Let's talk about you, you know. Oh, god fucking damn it. So, this... Does this happen a lot to you, Gabbro? Where you just get fucking sucked up into the sky? Ah, damn it. Have you ever watched a cyclone for so long it started to hypnotize you? I'm telling you, they'll put you in a trance if you stare at them long enough. How's space treating you? What are you doing out here? Well, what are any of us doing here, really? Nah, I'm just kidding. I'm out here exploring our solar system, same as you. But I'll tell you what, outer space really gives you the room to think. It's quiet and peaceful out here. I mean, it's usually quiet and peaceful. Sometimes a cyclone comes by and lifts my little island paradise clean out of the water. Then, it's less peaceful. Yeah, we just dealt with that. Where should I explore on Islands Deep, good friend? Here's something you might like. At the start of every time loop, I keep seeing a bright flash in the sky. Something that must be happening up there in orbit around the planet. What else? What else? Have you been to Statue Island? That's what I've been calling it. Seeing as it's the island where I found the glowing Now My statue. Get it? You're a fucking genius, Gabro. I was on the beach on Statue Island when the whole glowy business happened. By the way, it's a nice beach for that kind of thing. Give it a solid 7 out of 10 on the Gabro relaxation scale. If you feel like checking out Statue Island, it's the one with 2 islands connected by a natural rock arch. Well, mostly connected anyway. You'll see. What's up with the planet? I know, right? Oh, you mean like, tell you more about it? I gotcha. Well, Giant Steep is massive, and mostly water. No surprises there, dude. There's a strong current of waves beneath the surface that prevents anything from sinking below it. Seriously, I tried everything I could think of to get past that current, and neither ideas worked. That is, brilliant. And for land masses, I've counted 4 islands, including this one. There's also the one with that Now My statue I saw on the beach. You've seen the cyclones? Yeah, they're hard to miss. They'll toss up everything in the paths, islands included. Little tip, if you get picked up, try to land in the water. It's less likely to kill you. Where's your ship? That's a good question. It's definitely on this planet somewhere. I mean, a cyclone came and tossed it into space, I guess. That would be pretty nuts. I hope it's not lonely. Gabro, you're a fucking genius. And, yeah, I have been hypnotized. Found something. Nice, nice. What you got for me? Found a photo of you inside the radio tower. Nice. Did I look busy in it? I hope I looked busy. Must have been from the time Hornfels sent me to check on the deep space satellite. They thought old Spacey might be malfunctioning, but I couldn't find a single thing wrong with it. Which is probably how they got a shot of my beautiful be-helmeted face, come to think of it. Anyway, I thought it was kind of sweet that the best way to find old Spacey is to use a map that's generated by the satellite itself, isn't it? Like, it's inviting us to visit good old deep space satellite, always making sure we know where we're going. Why'd Hornfels think it was broken? I don't know. Hornfels probably told me why, but Hornfels tells me a lot of things, and sometimes I tune out, or pretend there's signal interference and I can't hear them. Best guess says the deep space satellite must have sent Timber's Hearth some weird pictures. Like, what's considered weird for a satellite, you know? Gabro, you're a fucking philosopher. Anyway, if you ever want to visit old Spacey, fastest way is to jump into your ship and use our solar system map to lock onto the satellite. Same as you would any astral body. Up. It's coming. Is it coming towards us, or something else? Yep, it's coming towards us. Right, so let's get back down. Nope. Back down on the planet. And down we go. Alright, dude. Let's continue our conversation. Yeah, we just got one. Found something. Goddamn. Like, I found your quantum poem, dude. The one in the woods. Yeah, I remember writing that. Pretty fun. It works out to a good 24 poems. When I'm done exploring, I want to make some more quantum art. Maybe some kind of sculpture that, like, just shows up and scares the daylights out of you. Gabro, you're a fucking genius. Up with this planet, explore. Cool, cool. Take it easy out there. Like I said, Gabro, You're a fucking genius. Right, is this one coming towards us? I'd really prefer if it wasn't, but I think it might be. Okay, here's his little camp. God, that is so interesting that it's just me and Gabro that are experiencing that, right? You know the drill. The camera, let's move her down below and get started. Okay, so that's that. Interesting. Double gravity on the planet. That's not weighing you down any, good sir? Why is it that the ghost matter, ow, is blocking that side of things? We can move the camera up now. Why is the ghost matter there? Radio, booze. Yeah, no, this looks to be a man who has realized that he is in a time loop and no longer really gives a shit. There it is, that floating island. Let's see if we can catch it. Oh, God. Fucking damn it. Why are you causing so much trouble? So, one of the tornadoes, I believe it's the one going counterclockwise, is a way for us to get below the waves. Gonna have to find that one. Is this our island? Cool. Well, there's our landing port. Are we gonna get sucked up anytime soon? Now let's take a look at Gabro's Island, Island Statue, Ocean Depths. Does it have anything to say about Gabro himself? Hammocks, now my statue, eyes glow, Gabro remembers dying, only one's aware of the time loop. Yep, so that's about what I was expecting. Right? Appear to be all good. I think. So there's gravity stones there. Interesting. Wait, is this Tutorial Island? 'Cause we appear... Well, there's that. We appear to be getting tutorial messages, and I find that incredibly interesting, that this is the island that is giving you, or this is the planet that's giving you all of these messages. Yep, just keep trucking along the edge. Hey, we've got O2 again. More skeletons. Something that I can't quite see the full picture of. Damn it. Are we... Are we dying? Okay, so that's one of the tornado buttons. Let's read this. They're going to test the memory statues tonight. Flong says it could be dangerous, so we can't come. But what if we didn't use the door and snuck in the other way? Does anybody want to? Specifically told us not to do that. Wanna see the test too, Lammy, but there's a huge risk. We probably shouldn't. Maybe folks will let us see the test later. Okay, so it appears that the statues are for preserving your memory. Alright, let's stand on the edge of the world and watch everything die. Because that's the only reason I know for that music to play. Yep. There she blows. Well, oh, this looks so cool. See ya. Oh, wow. All these shooting stars going up or whatever. See you in the next one, Gabro. See you in the fucking next one. Interesting. Really, really interesting. Alright, Gabro. So that's the blue flashing light he talks about. Oh yeah, no, Giant's Deep is absolutely supposed to be the one that you go check out first. Like, because if we just fly straight up, it is literally right there. Interesting. That is really interesting to know that there is a quote-unquote intended order. And obviously I managed to go about it the wrong way. I mean, there really isn't a wrong way, but you know what I mean. Okay, so the core is doing weird shit. There's jellyfish. Glowing lights. That's probably one of the anglerfish or anglerfish equivalents. It could also... excuse me while I get back into atmosphere. But it could just also legitimately be what do you call it? Another one of those jellyfish. Gabro, I think I may have discovered your ship. Now this is what I want to check out. We'll go back to Statue Island. But we've got this weird additional landmass. Move the camera down. That is concerningly filled. Yeah, again, we've got the tutorial message. That is so interesting. Okay, so with this, we take the opening out. Any ghost matter here? Nope. So, interesting. Yeah, this is absolutely a tutorial island, for lack of a better term. Play recording. Trip 4, entry number whatever. Crashes 2. Boring crashes 0. Remember to see Slate when I get back. Yeah. All the way down to the core. Consider yourself conquered, Giant Steep. You just got feldsparred. That was one of my more dramatic feats, if I say so myself. Can't believe I wasn't electrocuted. Can't wait to tell Hornfels and Gossin about this one. This is someone different than Gabro. I guess brute force isn't always the answer. Anyway, so let's... This is, what's his fucking name? The Feldspar's note. What voice did I give him? Alright, so... That's one more off the list. Let's see, all that's left is the big one. Dark Bramble, here I come. Holy shit. Interesting. So that looks... Who would have fucking thought? So we've found proof that, what's his name? The Feldspar actually did exist and came through here. And there's proof of him going to Dark Bramble. I was not expecting to find him, or rather his notes. That is... Ooh, I like that so much. Yeah, let's put her away. Let's check what the rumor mill says. Statue Island, yeah, that doesn't matter. Workshop statue, Bramble Island. Yeah, Bramble Island, what does it say? Island of Thorny Vines appears to be a frozen jellyfish. Yep, looks like Feldspar camped here before heading off to Dark Bramble. Excuse me. Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Alright. Which island is this one? Okay, that's the launch bay. No, thank you. That was too close for comfort. Let's go back. No, thank you. Really, no, thank you. Let's go back and... There we go. Unbuckle. Yeah, double gravity, huh? Now we'll check upstairs again, because the idea that the voice crack, we're intentionally building these time warp things is so interesting. Statue workshop. So we need to find a way inside of the workshop, because with that we should be able to work backwards as to why they were made. Like, we see some of the early pieces as to why they were thinking about making them. God damn it. Yep. Floating through the void of space. Oh, is this... This appears to be a stasis pod for when we get thrown up by the tornado. Well, good to know that that was accounted for. And I should have stayed in the pod. But we see some of the technology with the warp cores as to why they're able to comprehend the idea of needing these memory statues. So what? You essentially bond with a memory statue. And once you've bonded with one, you... Memory statues... Use the door, sneak in the other way. What is the other way? But, yeah, so we see why they would comprehend the need for these memory statues. If some people they know are actively being fucked with in terms of, like, the flow of time. You know, obviously they would realize, oh shit, we need a way to store memory across time loops, basically. And the logical way to do that is just gonna be like statues that artificially hold memory or something. Not sure how they are made. We'll find that down at the workshop most like, but so interesting. Giant Steep friends, excited for you to meet the statues. If I'm not in my dwelling, I'm in my workshop below, inside the island. Signal scope. Not that Scarborough. Rybeck. Come on, yeah. Let's see where this can warp us. We should be passing over the mark soon enough. Is Chert the one we want? No, come on. One of you guys has to go directly above us so that we can hit the warp. Who's this? Ah, that's a Feldspar. Well, that's annoying. Was hoping that we'd be able to warp, but guess not. Need to find a way into the area below. Yep, those are lines. Those sure are lines, and I need to find a way into the island proper. So there's root structures on the bottom, a sort of jellyfish. And really no way for us to enter. Come on, we gotta have some way. Probably in through another island, if we're being honest. Interesting. So Statue Workshop is doing all that. Yep, just there. Via alternate, more dangerous route. Now we just need to find the aforementioned more dangerous route. Behold Bramble Island. We're looking for one going counterclockwise. Is this the one? No, it isn't. Can we... Oh, never mind. Back in we go. Oh, let's check out the other islands. Do them a quick once over. Where are you? There we go. Come on. There we go. Landed there. And now use this to navigate our way. Let's go to the central grouping first. What do we got here? Dual tornado pads. That's brilliant. The ship landing pad up here, as opposed to the walkway that I landed on. Oh, that's on me for not being able to find it. Oh, scroll of the wall, what is your wisdom for me? This is it. Finished building the final orbital probe cannon module, ready to send into orbit for assembly. Next step will be to send Privyet up to the probe and install the tracking system. To all my friends in the construction yard, my gratitude for your tireless work. I had given up hope. I believe this cannon may actually succeed where other attempts have not. Are you gelatinous? Are you going gelatinous on us, love? As in soft. I'm delighted by your words, but they're atypical of you. I'm ever half as gooey as Mallow and Avens behave together, as you may launch me. Okay, yep. If I know my brother Avens and his spouse... Oh wow, time really has passed with these messages. We will want to launch the probe with as much power, worried the cannon will break under the strain. Suppose we give a slightly lower maximum than the absolute maximum possible to create room for their enthusiasm. Interesting. Yep. Continue our hop, skip, jump over here. That brittle hollow projection stone. Gee, I wonder where this goes. Certainly not with the other projection stone. It would never go over there. As I fucking trudge along. Oh boy. Up to atmosphere we go. Nope. Shit. Ow. Cool, so we just got hit with a planet. I think we can mark that one down as a first. Like, or rather an island, as it's just dropping in on each other. Interesting. Very, very interesting. Yeah, so there's the probe that's being launched. I wonder if we can keep an eye on that. Went somewhere that way. Let's see if we can track it. That's the moon. I'm gonna say that is likely the probe that we're going for. No, don't want to go Brittle Hollow. Ah, that's our probe. Don't know what our probe is, but it's something. And is it going beyond the edge of the known universe? Come on. Keep flying towards it. What is this thing? Well, whatever it is, it's probably gonna be worth checking out. Adjust it so we're intercepting it. Yep, match velocity. Right. Yeah, fly over to her. Yep. So this just appears to be an eye probe. Anything special about this, or is it just probe? Yeah, photo mode. That's about all I can do with this. Let's go back to the ship then. Yeah, come on. Nope. Back. 2. There we go. And in we go. Anything get updated by this? No. Right, I suppose since we're messing with that, where the blazes is the center of the universe again? Ah. Is that what we're looking at? So yeah, we'll engage autopilot. Holy shit, 160 something clicks away. So I'm not gonna skip past this one. Just because that's generally not what we do here, but holy fuck. I am a little disappointed that this seemed to be a minorly inconsequential and useless visit. Like, it's cool and all that we messed around with it, but yeah. Something must be happening in orbit. Yeah, we checked that out. Statue Workshop. Another entry point. Feldspar found a way. It's the counter current, I believe. I need to look around the construction yard. Yep, and Feldspar is in Dark Bramble. Or at least, as far as we're aware. Though he might actually be on Ember's Hearth. Or not Ember's Hearth, Timber's Hearth. And I'm trying to think of what I can do to fill the time. Because there's a lot of time that we're working with. Oh, good. We're only fucking 50 clicks away. That only took us a while. But yeah, we're looking for a counter cyclone, I believe. And like there's a special one that'll throw us under, from what I recall. And are we seriously just dealing with jellyfish? Because the anglerfish appears to be doing it. Oh, hey, interloper, please don't fucking detonate your ghost matter all over the known universe. Alright, I've got like 10 minutes. So I think the move here is gonna be try and navigate to this. Oh, never mind. That's Bramble Island, I think. Nope, nope, nope. Back up and to this. Is that a ship lander up there? Yeah, looks like it. Wonderful. Is it gonna autocorrect us? Right, unbuckle. I've got my spacesuit on. Let's check out what we're working with here. Land in here, up, around. Right, ship log updated. That's brilliant. Do we have a gravity switch in here that we can work with? Thank you for matching velocity. Control module. Wonderful. Launch module. Brilliant. Wonder if we can fit our ship in there. Fucking cocksucker. Let me in. Get in through there. 50% fuel remaining. Now someone who's gonna be mad about me wasting fuel. Yeah, no, up. Down, cool. Oh god. So, gravity stones for inversion. Launch module projection stone. What are we looking at there? Okay. Interesting. appears to be slightly damaged, I might say. There's music, which is completely new. Mallow, my better half. Cassava is sending the last of the cannon components. Soon we'll know the eye's precise location. Cassava tells me he and the construction yard crew have determined a power setting we are not, under any circumstances, to go above. I see. Am I right to think that consequently we'll be ignoring? I can posit with nearly 100% certainty our friends have accounted for our nature, so I suggest we do. Given the orbital probe cannon, all the power it can structurally withstand creates the greatest chance of finding the eye. Probe must travel as fast as it can and far as it can. I'll make adjustments. The thought of concluding our elder's curious, challenging search increases my heart's temperature, my love. Aw, they're so cute. Giant steep projection stone. Let's hook her up. Where does this send us? Ah, this is where it sends us. So, we're gonna take this stone and hook her up. Bad news, Evans. Yarrow says there is a problem with the proposed power source, so the OPC won't be asked to fire. I hope you're pulling my leg here, Cassava. I wish I were, but no. They aren't certain they can fix the problem, so OPC is on an indefinite hiatus. Tell Privyet and Mallow they should return from the cannon. My spouse and I will remain at the construction yard for now. Mel and I will join you and Daz. Privyet left to visit her brother. She fears Adaya may feel responsible. Interesting. The projection stones are such a cool bit of comms tech. The fact that we have music is, let's say, unnerving to me. It's just a little bit unnerving. If we drop it here, what do we get? The orbital probe and the Ember Twins. Actually, it's got writing, so we probably should read that. Up and down. So what is this stuff? Is it like mercury or... God damn it. Right, let's read this. Cannon Cannon aligned with randomly selected probe trajectory. Gravity field activated. 12 minutes, 6 seconds ago. Request to launch probe received from Ash Twin. Okay. Interesting. So this is the launcher. And that's launching the probe that we found earlier. Upon launching, does it break apart intentionally? Or structural compromise during launch, damage to multiple systems, probe tracking module received data from probe, OPC launch requested, request received, launch successful. So we gotta find a way to look at that. And what do we got here? Probe tracking module missing. Viewport window fractured. Module exposed to vacuum of space. Intact. No structural damage. Damage report. Okay, so about what we would expect from this. Nope. Let me in to this. Let's check out the control module, see what's in there. Annoyingly, we're running a bit low on fuel, so... What does this say? Pod tracking module. Ah, so that is straight up non-existent. Wonderful. Let's see what this one has for us. So it's just automatically telling us to launch our scout. It's also telling us that we can rotate the camera. That would have been nice to know prior. No. So we've got a sign over there. Broken window, that'll be our entry point. Actually, if we keep the probe there, we can use that as a reference point for when we're going in. Ow. Yeah, I know my fuel level is critical. But we've got enough oxygen, or rather ways to get oxygen here, that I'm fine with us burning some of the oxygen we have as a propellant. Yep. There we go. Thank you. You can be quiet now. Right, probe tracking module, projection stone. What do we got? Imagine previous. The module will be the first to know the coordinates of the eye. You'll be the first to see them. Honored and terrified. You won't ask the OPC to use so much power that it breaks, will you? They will. Fret not, nervous friend. Only need to fire the probe once. Who minds if it compromises? God damn it, I care. I would mind because we won't be capable of receiving our probe's data if the module is destroyed. I am gonna fucking beat you to death across space and time, Mallow. Gonna fucking beat you to death. Okay, that's where we were. No, this wasn't where we were. Interesting. Because there's a statue there. Huh. What What made this thing jettison its, everything? That's my question. Control module projection stone. Let's double check this. Mallow, sun and glass with the cannon components. Know the eye's precise location. Challenges, construction yard. Cool, so that's that. We need to get back to our ship because we could probably head down. Okay, yep, that's that. Good to know. Does not appear to be any way to mess with these. Seriously, what would damage these to the point of everything jettisoning out? And landed. Refueled our O2. Fly around a little because we need to find the missing module. Because 1 module, 2 module, 3 module. If I was the 3rd module, where would I be? I mean, it looked like it was somewhere on planet, so head back down, talk to Feldspar, see what they have to say on the matter. Okay, yep, that's that island. That's that. Now this is pod racing. Bloody hell. Holy fuck. The song that was is Half Wolf by Aviators. I'll fucking link them down below because I really like their music. But bloody fucking hell. That gave me a heart attack. Right, let's just talk to Feldspar. Or not Feldspar, Gabro. Talk to Gabro. And then... never mind. The world, as we know it, is ending. I think we can, justify... You know? You know, kinda wish I'd built a hammock here before we ended up in this time loop. How do you feel so calm? Facing. Deep breaths. No, seriously? I meditate. Want me to teach you? Maybe it'll be the next loop before you know it. Sure, why not? Close your eyes. Ah, and we have hit the next loop. Feldspar, You and I have some talking to do, but that'll have to wait for next time. We're gonna take a quick look at whatever's in our ship log, go from there, and yeah. There's the probe launching. Do we see anything splitting off from the main body? That's not just, you know, fragmenting. No. So yeah, that probably fell into the void before it fired, but OPC, LM, PTM. Yep. Broken remains of now my space station in orbit around Giant's Deep. 3 branching paths. OPC created to find precise location of the eye. Pushed the OPC above maximum power setting to create greatest chance. Probe recently received a request from Ash Twin Project to launch. Cannon was aligned with a randomly selected probe trajectory. Probe was successfully launched. Cannon's structural integrity was compromised. Damage is detected in multiple modules. Launch module badly damaged. Its projection pool still intact. Mallow argued it wouldn't matter since they'd only need to fire at once. Previous countered they wouldn't be capable of receiving probe data. Yep. Tracking module received. Launch board would have been the first to see coordinates. Now my computer reports as missing. Yep. Most likely underwater. So that's that. Construction yard, more to look at. Yeah, Feldspar is doing that. I think this is it, folks. We have made damn good progress today in just an hour. But like I said, you all know the drill at this point. Stuff down below, do with it as you see fit. Just chill the fuck out like Feldspar. Not Feldspar, Gabro, you know. Turns out, if you're facing an imminent time loop, meditation can do you some good. I just wish that we found him earlier on in our time loop journey, because he absolutely would have been helpful when our lad was having a absolute panic attack and life going to shit moment. Yeah. Now let's talk to these guys. Anything? Eyes are opened. Not sure why. Tell Gabro. Hornfells. Me too. Take care. You fucking statue. It's been a while since I heard this song, so I'm just gonna sit here and let the song play us out. Next episode, we are absolutely just gonna go back and double check everything. See what all we can find on Giant's Deep, and I fear we might be coming towards the end of our journey in the main game. Obviously not sure when the DLC starts. Don't tell me, obviously. But yeah, we'll find a way to burn that bridge when we get to it. You all know the drill. Stuff down below. Do it as you see fit. And until next time, This is Sven, Elven Prince, signing out.